I will surprise them all with my live streams. They'll never see it coming, man. They'll actually never see it coming. Just a random, early-ass live stream. No fucking warning, no schedule, no nothing. No nothing. Straight fucking raw dome. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep everybody guessing when the fuck Nev is gonna just activate like a sleeper agent. Anyways, I got this Kuva Sobek. I don't really know what I grabbed it for. I think I remember I grabbed this Kuva Sobek for the sake of, like, there was some... I think it was explaining Kuva liches to somebody and, like, helping them through. Here, take this one. I guess I'll keep the toxin because that's what I had. That's not... What? What? Why isn't this working? Oh, probably because I need to do the thing. Is YouTube chat broken again? I can't wait for YouTube chat to be revealed to be broken again. So this, I need to switch back to this, which should have all of my stuff on it. I can do that. What? That's not correct. This should be something different. That's why. Nope, this is broken. Awesome. Man, I love everything. This should be... oh my god, there's so many duplicates. I hate how broken this is. There we go. This one. There we go. Yippee. Wow, 5%. Awesome. I think that's literally the minimum percent you can get is 5. Alright. What do I even want to do? What's the name of the weapon? I wonder if it is close to nighttime on Earth. I have this reoccurring bad luck on Earth where every time I check... Yeah, see, like I missed a bunch of the nighttime cycle. But, I mean, I might as well just hop into it. No harm in it. Might as well. I gotta change the clan message of the day. That's no longer... Okay, interesting Eidolon spawn. So, okay. Somebody said that apparently if you break this guy's shield, like right after he comes out of the water, a Vombalist will spawn. But I just one-framed it, so I guess that's not true. Because I one-framed it. It's like another thing, apparently. You have to, like, be patient. Yeah, because now he's just gonna fucking reload to somewhere else. Very awesome. Honestly, I might as well go get a different lure while he's coming out of the water. Just because I'm farming it. Did I see that Mika quit content creation? So what's the deal with... I never knew Mika. I never met or interacted with this person. I don't know what their content style was like. All I know is that apparently she would like horny bait, but then be upset if you ever like were horny in the Discord server, despite like all of her thumbnails being like, I've got a VTuber with tits on it. And it's like, okay. I mean, I don't really care. It's your content. You do whatever you want to market. Obviously, like, you're just marketing, so it's not like I take it personally. Like, go for it. But I never really watched... I don't watch that style of content, you know? I don't watch YouTube videos / Warframe content where it's like, I'm an anime girl with massive tits, but don't call me... Don't say don't harass me. It's like, okay. Whatever. Not my type of content. I'm not a VTuber enjoyer as it is, to be honest with you. I feel like VTubing is something that a select few people like. There's like one VTuber that I actually enjoyed watching ever. Also, I think yeah, see, I didn't make you follow this time, so it's just... Pretty much. I mean, yeah, and it's like, if that's the gist of your content, then like, I'm not going to tell you how to do, you know, it's marketing, good for you. Like, leverage what you can, get views. But I guess there was some kind of... Either there was a harassment thing, or there was like just some mental health thing that just pushed Mika to kind of like wig out over something. Again, I'm unsure what, because I don't watch the content. I don't know. I'm not in the group. I don't even watch, like, I don't watch Warframe content as it is. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't even watch Warframe content in the first place. Let alone content from a VTuber that I'm not particularly interested in. Oh, ombelists. Well, that's nice. I love that those guys don't get close enough. Okay, I'm gonna make beautiful position. Beautiful position. And then I'm gonna go fucking run off to grab more lures, because I'm like way up on lures. What's VTuber? It's when somebody, typically a female, uses a anime character model instead of actually having a face cam on their streams, right? So the idea is that like you're looking at like an anime girl, not a real person. And for some people it's very aesthetically satisfying, like they find it very pleasant to look at. I don't. The appeal is that like, oh, it's, you know, you can make the models look like whatever. So you can have like an anime girl with like gigantic tits and just some streamer just kind of like yapping. And the whole way it works is that like it's rigged to their faces as well. So the idea is that like if you smile, the anime character also smiles, and that then makes it, you know, a little bit more interactive, so to speak. I never found it very appealing. I always found it kind of weird and off-putting. It feels very catfish heavy, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm totally a real person, but you don't see my face, you just see my anime character. People watch that. I mean, you've probably seen clips of VTubers. It's not like a foreign concept. There's a lot of really popular ones, like Filian and Pippa, which are kind of known as like the edgelord ones. And there's niche ones for like every community you can think of. Okay. How is it that I can hold control while void slinging and I'll just randomly void sling? It's so awesome. I love my life. Good morning, Pookie. Good morning. But every time I do Eidolons, my encoding gets overloaded. I need to find a way to fix that. Are you also pulling position? Not imperative that you stand still for me. I love not getting my multi-shot roll, man. Jeez. I love shooting twice. I gotta try this guy with the Cantic Prism to see if the extra shots are just more consistent at just blowing this guy. Because if I'm shooting twice half the time anyways, then, you know, fuck it. Oh, I should put my lures right here. Come here, lures. Stand over here. Yes, yes, yes. Good lures. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come on. And then this last one. I think I'm gonna need one additional bomb to charge. Maybe two. Come on, lures. You can teleport. There you go. There's that one. And there's that one. Surely that's good enough. I mean, like, the thing is, right, like, the VTubing gimmick is that they are more appealing to look at than, like, a human, right? That's the idea. Because they're an anime character, so you can make them look like whatever. And to an extent, I get it. But I also have always found VTubing to just be really creepy. I could understand real person with ginormous tits causing a ruckus, but a cartoon character, it's weird. It's also weird because, like, a lot of VTubers will lean into the bait where they'll have a character where the model that they're using has, like, these giant, in-your-face fucking honkers. And they've got, like, these insane, like, super skimpy, like, nothing clothing on them that are just barely covering what would be the anime nipple if they had nipples. Obviously, since it's a fucking drawing, it doesn't have anything. But it's like, they do it on purpose, right? And they do it to, like, horny bait people. But then you've got some VTubers who do this where they're, like, intentionally baiting, but they're like, don't sexualize me, the person, because my model has giant tits. Which, I get it, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you're kind of doing it to yourself. Like, if you're going to attract that audience of people, they're going to act like that audience of people. I'm not saying it's justified to harass somebody for having a fucking model. It's more along the lines of, like, if that's the sort of audience you are going to attract, then that's how they're going to behave. Not that it's justified, just that's what it is. So I don't necessarily feel like you have the right to be upset by that sort of behavior. You know what I mean? It's like, don't walk down a dark alley at night if you don't want to get stabbed, type of shit. At least that's my mentality on it. That's literally the long and short of my feelings on, like, VTubing as a whole as well. It's like, some people like the way the characters look, which I get, I guess. It's not for me, but whatever. What I find more absurd is being offended that you're attracting a specific genre of person when it's like you kind of know full well what you're doing. You know, nobody accidentally makes a VTuber model with tits that are the size of your fucking face. You know, it's just like, that doesn't happen by mistake. It's very deliberately done. Again, not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like, you're doing that. Oh no, if it isn't the consequence of my own actions. Know your audience, pretty much. I know my audience very fucking well. Can my lure get the fuck over here for these bombs? There we go. What is... Oh, there's a lure up there. For a bomb up there. I think one of these didn't get in for the charge. That's so... That's really cringe. One of the bombs got caught on the Eidolon hitbox, and so it went into the... Oh, it did charge. What the fuck? Who? It charged? Maybe I'm just bad at counting. What's wrong with me? Hello? I need my lures to teleport. Stand on the rock. Go. Go grab one. There was a PD2 guy who does that. He has massive honkers and a voice changer. Interesting. Yeah, it'll pretty much always be my unprofessional, non-important, random YouTuber opinion that if your goal is to like gather attention via being a anime character with giant tits and a somewhat horny bait-ish personality, don't be surprised when the losers you attract to your audience act like horny losers that have never interacted with a female properly. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's a surprise. Oh, a fucking neat virgin who goons to anime women doesn't know how to talk to a real woman and treat them with respect. Wow. In other news, the sky is blue. Kind of the way I've always looked at it. My lures just don't want to move from off of this guy's butthole, so whatever. I will just grab this. And then I will grab one more. Oh shit. Get back. I need them to teleport. Yesterday. Teleport. Sentient energy contained. Come on, sentient energy contained. Say it. Where's my lures at? Why did only some of my lures teleport? I genuinely hate when this happens. Okay, there we go. It's not even worth flying away, actually. Where do you get Granum crowns? You're trying for Protea parts? You get Granum crowns from after about 3 to 5 minutes in a mission. A little homeboy will appear, one of the little runner dudes. The guys that are like, hee 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 ha, I'm the treasurer. That's there. They're called the treasurers. And when those guys show up, you kill them, and then they drop Granum crowns. Workdays never joy. Let's go. You're an avid VTuber watcher and victim, and I agree. Don't heavily lean into gooner baiting and then outcast and talk shit. about the gooners. Yeah, right. That's kind of what that's like my same philosophy there. And I've seen it happen very frequently. I think just what it is it's just the process of like when you do it so frequently and it's like your shtick and your routine, eventually you're gonna get sick of it if that shtick and routine is just like unhealthy. Like if you're constantly sexualizing yourself, at some point you're going to get tired of being sexualized and it's just going to feel bothersome or like a chore. And at some point you're going to just be tired of it and like resentful or bitter, which is a very valid and understandable reaction to have, but it's also like consequences of my own actions type shit. You know, and that's how I've always perceived it. Frame rate, not bit rate. Bit rate dead. My streaming service is telling me that my encoder is overloaded. I think what I can do to alleviate this is maybe just limit my in-game frame rate. Oh, you know what I can do? This is what can go down. This can go to like this. That might help a little bit. Okay, yeah, that just helped a shit ton. Also, Eidolons just kind of fucking absolutely destroy my... Eidolons destroy my fucking computer. Well, not my end. My end is fine, but your guys' end is getting shitted on. Okay. 7 minutes. Oh boy. You keep getting pushed behind stream? Yeah. That's not you. That is my end. There are a couple things I can do to fix that. But I'm in the middle of rushing. So let me do this real quick, and then during my downtime, I will... Where? There he is. Oh my god, he's so far away. What in the fucking hard landing? Where? Oh, you're fucking joking me right now. Okay. And do that. Okay, I can do this really quickly. Do that. That should help just a little bit. Okay. Good morning, Big Bumblecloud. It's nice to see my regulars finally showing up. I know this is very awkward hours for me to stream, so I'm not too surprised that you guys were not immediately on my wiener. What if... Yeah, okay. I just kind of thought that my lures would control, but I knew that they would, so I don't know why I did that. Want to buy... Where's the third lure? Or the third one? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Come here. Come on. Okay, I'm way behind in lures. I need to grab 2. I can't grab the third one. Hello? I love this video game. I'm behind. So we're gonna make this work. Sentient energy contained, not good. Dude, where is this damage that I'm taking coming from? Holy. Okay, we're behind on the lure charge again. Not good for my time. I could try to get another charge. I don't know. guys there. I need another charge like yesterday. What are the chances that these guys didn't despawn? 0. Okay. Let's try to get a force spawn. Fucking cats. Oh, wait, no. Bombs? Bombs. These guys are so far away. Okay, honestly, the deeper you go into land, it's not terrible, but not necessarily ideal. I'm gonna hope that I hit the right lure when I did that. That's actually like a massive gamble. I did not hit the right lure when I did that. And that causes him to go in the water. Fuck. Well, so much for my tri-cap this night. That's okay. I had fuck time no matter what. What amp? Rat Black with the Certus Brace. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Because power creep exists in such a disgusting manner that these things just... Why is that lure... Why do some of the lures teleport and others don't? Hey? DE, can you... Please. DE needs to change lures to function like Sentinels, where they just stick glued to you. That's all they need to do. You make these fucking lures glued to you, and then suddenly half of the problem stops probleming. Some VTubers do have some fire-ass songs, but it's true. Stable now? Yeah, I fixed a couple settings that would help with that. I genuinely love when I fuck up my multi-shot. Hello. You're useful. I say fuck up as if I'm in control of whether or not my multi-shot decides to proc. Please, DE. Please make your lures teleport properly. Please, lures. I ask so little of you. Sentient energy contained. Thank you. Good God. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting Sentinel. Unlucky. It's okay, we had a late night anyways. Like, we started like super inoptimally, so I'm not too surprised. Yeah, please, because why not? I can show the amp. And I need to check if how much standing is fishing compared to ampaging. Is fishing more? I feel like capturing and fishing are pretty decent for standing, no? Like, what can I get out of this here? Honestly, that's actually way awful for standing. That's just not even worth it. Actually, that's my entire inventory for fish. And it's fuck all. It's 20k standing. So you know what? Let's just try really quickly then animal capturing. Because I think you can get a decent chunk of standing from animal capture. Do I have an Ivara? I don't have an Ivara loadout. You know what? Let's make an Ivara loadout. Ivara. Alright, this is gonna be an Ivara loadout. I'm gonna grab a Plains of Eidolon, Ivara. Ivara. This one. We're gonna grab I also don't know if I ever manage expectations at the beginning of stream or not, but this is going to be a slightly shorter stream than you guys are typically used to. I'm not going to be streaming super long because I do have work today, so I'm going to be doing work things and being a functioning member of society. I know. Criminal behavior. What is a fun weapon for Ivara? What is a fun Ivara weapon? The Lanka's a fun Ivara weapon. Nah. There's so many Ivara weapons. I'm just gonna grab the Stalta. And this weapon. And I think my Stalta is silenced. If not. Let's just take this one and just make it an invis one. Yeah, why not? Sporothrix? Sporothrix is fine, but too late. I'm going to Loker genuinely grab. I don't know, I don't think it matters. Speaking of, we can now. What can we get with this? Nothing. We need 5 million for anything else that's of value. Oh yeah, the amp before I forgot. Let me bestow upon ye. Right, they removed the operator button from the quick wheel menu in here, and they just never added it back. I love when DE randomly removes a feature. They never tell anybody. This amp is named incorrectly. The parts are not correct. So it's Propa, Certus, and Raplac. One thing I'm gonna test is a Certus Cantic at some point, which this is a 577, not a 7. 7 would have been the Glamora here. These are all named incorrectly. I need to rename them, but I'm just too lazy. But this here, Cantic Propa, I want to see if Cantic is able to also one-shot the way the Propa is, or like it just with the burst. You know what I mean? Because if I'm dealing millions of damage per shot, anyways, surely, right? Now this is crit damage. What do I have on this one? I also have crit damage, so crit chance, crit damage on both of these. I'm just gonna try it and see later on if it works. But I actually have no clue. I'll probably get one more night cycle before I'm done, or before I gotta get ready for work, like shower and be a functioning human being and everything. But that's later, you know. That's for future Nev to worry about, Loker, can you and me. I need to make sure I have the correct Ivara equipped. Loker, can you and me. Oh, you know what? I do have an Ivara. Oh, I did have an Ivara loadout. I got rid of it. Loker, can you Lelos? Fuck sake. Did that paper come out okay? It did. I ended up missing a segment in the paper, which was just my fault. I didn't re-look at the... I didn't take like an additional look at the rubric for it, and that missing segment ended up costing me quite a big chunk of points. But overall, I still got a good grade on it, so I'm not too worried about it. But it could have been better if I just looked at the rubric and added literally one page for like one yap sesh. Oh, I just accidentally killed the enemy, the bird animal thingies that I was looking for. There we go. Fuck, it's okay, man. Don't even sweat it. It's my fault for... Oh. My fault for not, See 400 standing there. I feel like I can spam these pretty quickly. Yes, the chat does work for you today. I heard a noise. There we are. Rest and Rage with max range. I know Rest and Rage with max range work. Okay. Just didn't hit that guy, I guess. I love that you can't press F and have to press escape. It's really cool. Honestly, nighttime hunting has got to be the best for this, because you can actually see them on the scanner here when they highlight, because the ground is blue. Also, Ivara does have a sleep arrow, which is another reason that, like, Ivara is good, because she can also sleep them all instantly. There we go. Yeah, 4,000 standing fairly quickly. Where? Oh, I went right past him. Once it turns to daytime, it's like impossible to see these guys. That's the wrong button. Oh my god, I almost stealth attacked this guy instead of capturing him. Jesus. Yeah, see, these little fuckers aren't even worth it. Oh, there's more. More birds, good. Trios of birds are so fire. Okay, I got a hit marker for that. I can sleep. Awesome, love that. Right, you can space bar. My energy looking low. Oh, it's so chill. Might as well not use the arrow, it's not worth it. There's a pobber nearby, I heard. Two? Big two. Awesome hitboxes. What's the Mexian tech? The tech is you cancel your forward combo animation. There it is. You cancel your forward lunge attack animation by swapping weapons and rolling and jumping in quick succession. So it's forward attack animation, swap, roll, jump, really fast, right after the other. And you'll get very solid muscle memory for it. Oh shit, did not like it. you hate re-equipping this damn rifle every time you want to do anything? Yeah, it would be nice if this just outright replaced your secondary or something. But I mean, what are we gonna do? It's DE. $800,000 damage to the unsuspecting Grenier Butcher Eximus. Shit. Where? There. Turn on ally highlights, it will highlight the wild animals. Will it really? Ally highlights will get the wild animals? Okay, I thought I whipped. I was about to go crazy. Ash and Kuwakas, that's nice. Because I have my ally highlights set to this really strong blue color. So let's see if you are correct, Mundo, about this. Well, I got to see these guys, so let's see. Oh my god, you are correct. You're a hero. Wow, that is a lifesaver. What the fuck? Surely you got hit. Okay. I don't know how that guy got hit. I can actually follow him. Surely... Oh, there's more birds down here. I mean, I can either watch this guy despawn, or I can just go get these other birds. I missed a shot. That's not good. Okay, I was out of range. Cool. Still gonna perfect capture. Poppers. The one that got away, I mean, it is what it is. Dude, them being on ally highlights makes such a ridiculous difference. That is so awesome. I see them so freely now. It's super free. Okay, nice aim glide. Look at that. I see them before they even play the sound to let me know that they spawned. Shit, that's a bike. Well, that's the wrong keybind. That is really awkward. Got his ass. Alright. Oh, that's my own motorcycle. Fuck. You can't get rid of these, can you? Well, whatever. We just won't go to this area. He styled so hard they ran. Well, I uninvised right in front of them with a loud-ass motorcycle. So yeah, if I was a wild bird, I'd have done the same thing. Hello, pobbers. You motherfucker, I did it again. Okay, this time they weren't looking at me, so surely I didn't scare them off. Yup, I somehow did not scare them off. Oh, shit. Okay. That works. Somehow. I will gladly loot all of these guys for energy. Nice. What's my standing at? 15k out of 30. thumping again. I love that the thumpers just randomly attack for genuinely no reason. That really makes me happy. I missed this guy. Thankfully he didn't notice. Give me more energy, okay? I'll take all of the energy off of these guys. Oh, I get extra spinal claws when I loot them like that. That's fascinating. Trying to flourish in my lane. Thriving, fishing, thumper. No, oh yeah. That ass, dude. Hello? Are you going to perch? I mean, if you're gonna hover, then, like, I'm just gonna take advantage. What a shot. What a shot. Oh my god, they call Ivara the hunter for a reason. What a shot. Coastal Murgu. Nifty. Hey, give me energy. Thank you. Yeah. Goddess of the hunt. Type shit, dude. Oh. Rogue Condrag. That almost ended poorly for this guy. He almost got fucking blasted. Give me more energy. I'll take that. I'll take more Condrag parts, honestly. I'm fine with that. 1,200 for each of those dudes. Okay, so I should look for more rogues, I guess. Not like it really matters too much. Like, I either find them or I don't, you know? Shit. Again, trying to finish her on a Kuwaka. Murgu sounds like mermaid ejaculate. Oh, Murgu. Yeah, no, I like that. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Really cool contribution to the conversation. That's really awesome, actually. That direction? Yeah. They're like little energy orbs, you know? Give me energy. Music is way too loud. You know what? I noticed that last song was very loud. It was loud in my ears as well. I think the uploader did not master the audio super well. So we're gonna switch to this. It should have slightly quieter music. Because I heard that as well. I was like, damn, that is really loud. My ears are kind of, you know, drowning. I don't think I have radius, like, range on this sleep, so if I launch a sleep arrow here... Well, I got one of them. That's really funny. Common construct. It's kind of weird that even the regular constructs are worth as much as, like, the slightly higher value Kuwakas. More constructs. Oh, look at that. Another trio? Another trio. See, these guys I can definitely sleep together. And then just trays you, tank you, blah, 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 blah. Yippee. 26,000 standing in 15 minutes-ish. I mean, if I was bounty maxing, it'd be 5 minutes of bounty, right? So we're actually kind of about pace. Realistically, I heard more poppers, I think. I thought I did hear poppers. Hello, pobbers. Or kuakas. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way I missed that guy, right? Surely. Blue is a really great contrast color for this fuck ugly yellow as well, isn't it? Heard that. Dude, I gotta be honest with you guys. My ears are so fucking tuned. I don't dismiss that guy. Crazy. What do you use this specific standing store for? I need exactly 300,000 of this standing. Contracts. Ooh, a 4-piece. What? And they're rogue? Well, don't mind if I do, man. Oh no, wait. Shit. Hold on. I'm actually gonna chase these guys. So you can still do this, right? You can. Okay. Okay, I got that one. The other one probably wait, I hit him and then he did. Wow. That's so cringe. So cringe. Oh well. If I did have the max range, I do have a build on Ivara that used to have like max range sleep with like max efficiency for that. Banned from the Hunters Guild. Yeah, that was a unfortunate. One of them just fucking ate asleep, by the way. Very sad about that. But such is life. Hitbox moment, I suppose. That would have been very nice for my standing here. Oh, that's it, right? 31,539. I think I can only get... Like, I think I'm about to be capped out on standing. Let's see. Oh! You didn't see shit? Okay, that guy somehow missed. Awesome. That guy also... Yeah, see, 150. I think I'm capped. Plus 150? Maybe not? 30, 80, 50. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's real. Contracts are here, though. I know those guys are real. Hello, Emperor contracts. Yeah, whatever. What's freaking out about? Yeah, okay, see, I'm out of standing now. I could chase you down, or because you've upset me, I could try killing you. You get to live today. That highlight makes so much difference, it's unreal. It really does. That highlight is a massive fucking boost. That almost felt like cheating, dude. Oh, ally highlighting works in relays? Ooh, what? Oh, everybody's so blue. What is the possible advantage of ally highlighting? Like this. Surely there is none, right? Surely not. Surely there's no advantage to this in particular. Oh, my frames. Anyways, back to Hawk. Necros, surely? I guess, dude. So this guy, he has arcanes here that are fairly expensive. These require 10k standing a pop. And the TLDR is that I have decided that I want to just get every arcane in the game max rank. Because I have most of them. There's only a couple arcanes. Like, I sold, like, my Arcane Universal Fallout. So I'm 4 short of having my second universal fallout. I need to go grind it. What was I doing? Equipment. But you can see now my incomplete arcanes here. Which reminds me, I needed to trade with Crow. Crow has my my last 2 cadence and glitch. Those guys will then be maxed out. So that's the only reason I need Cetus standing. I need Exodia Might, Exodia Valor, which each of these are 3.5-ish days, as in like 3 days and some change. So I guess technically 4 days, no matter how you split it, because it's 3 plus 1, right? But I actually think between the 3 of them, it maps out to exactly 10 days, because obviously 1 extra per the Dantanas. It all lines up, which is nice. So yeah, I have all of the Onco Arcanes. I have all of the 210,000 each. Yes. 10,000 per arcane. Oh, sorry, not 210. It's only 100,000 because those arcanes max out at rank 3, which is 100,000. Because it's 10 arcanes. So 10,000 standing per arcane, 10 arcanes, 100,000 standing. Thankfully. For these guys. Low Kirkenuanly, man. Low Kirkentologically. I might leave the ally highlighting on. I don't know. It's not self-highlighting, which is really nice. This is low-key kind of fun. It feels like cheating almost. Ally highlighting and enemy highlighting kind of feels like cheating sometimes. Thankfully, yeah, thankfully. Low Kirkentological state. And low Kirkentological state. Taper fade annually. Your ally robot dragon isn't highlighted. Uninstall. I do believe that one requires self-highlight, which I know a person who would run around with this ugly, awful, bright, piss yellow self-highlight just because it fucked with the lighting in a way that gave them, I don't remember why, but like they genuinely liked it, and I could not for the life of me figure it out. It looked so bad if you asked me, but fucking they rocked it for God knows how long. So this one, this bitch right here, all of her arcanes are fucking rank 5, which means that these require so much standing. This is such a disgusting grind. All of her arcanes. Like, I need to grab this virtuous spike here. This is the only one that's 10, right? It's these, the Surge and Spike are, and Trojan, you know, the ones that convert your damage, these really bad ones. These are the only one that are 10. Yellow highlight Uriel. Do I need you to get a few off of Little Duck? Dude, if you're willing to help out, I'm so not opposed to your assistance, because I have a spreadsheet where I'm keeping track of these. Speaking of, I need to go to that said spreadsheet. And I have finished Exodia Brave. I have done it. Exodia Brave is done and cleared. I need to change my account to this one. Okay. So yeah, so Crow has the last of Magus Cadence and the last of Magus Glitch. Or no, hold on. No, yeah, she has it. So we're good here. I don't need this. And I don't need this because Crow has these. I'm just going to type Crow has. Crow has. Okay. What do I need then? 11 Magus Repair, 10 Virtuous Spike, 21 Firewall, 21 Drive. is what I'm at right now. So honestly, do I just go for the big purchase on this one just to knock it off? Because then I can get you guys to just drop me 2 of those, and then spike is done. I don't have to worry about the spike. Here, you know what I can do? I can do this. I can zoom in on this. And then I can throw this on stream for you guys. And then I can go like this. Here, actually, no, I don't just do this. So these are the arcanes that we have left to grab here. Which cadence and glitch, as you can see, are purchased. No longer need for those. So I don't really care about universal fallout. Fallout's whatever. But I'm currently like, I need 11 repair, 10 virtuous spike, 21 and 21. So I can get 3 repair, 4 repair right now, which would leave me with 7 left for repair. Or I could knock out poor Corvex. Who gives a shit about Corvex Arcane? That's an Oberon Arcane, not a Corvex Arcane. Magus Firewall. Do I not have Firewall written down? I do have Firewall written down. It's funny as I was thinking about this Arcane for a short while as well. Arcane's kind of cool. Press 4 and the enemies become a memory. What a good fucking... Alright, I'm gonna buy these. So I bought 8 of virtuous spikes, which means I now only need 2 of these. So cool. This one's good. This one's good. I can get this sometime tomorrow, I guess. And then after knocking that out, I'll still have 2k more to pump into this one. Oh my god, so much. It's so much standing. Ah! Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, so if you guys want to help, you can help. You're more than welcome to help. You guys are always more than welcome. You have 50k? If you are willing to, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. If you are willing to snag 5 Magus repair for the cause, that would be fire. Or alternatively, 2 virtuous spike and 4 Magus repair. Either or combination works. What arcane should you grab? It is completely up to you guys. I'm not too miffed on crowdfunding my arcane grabbing here. This is literally a collector's. Oh god, look at these highlights. This guy's wings look... This is a Zephyr with wings. I thought it was a fucking Kondrak. I'm like, damn, these planes highlights are getting out of control, man. You weren't kidding. It highlights the fucking... Damn, it's a big bird. Where's my trank rifle? Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about rushing into these and farming them out. It's whatever. Realistically, what I should be having you guys fucking crowdfund is let me know what you're buying because you don't want to double. That's fair. That's true. You guys should coordinate. Only one person should buy the spikes. Virtuous spikes. Here, you know what? I'm realizing that this is gonna lead us here. We'll do this. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna coordinate this for you guys. Ready? We'll do this. Okay. Big Josh can grab these ones, right? He'll get these two for 10k. And then you said 5k is what you had, right? You'll get 5 repair. So yeah, perfect. So you're gonna get 5 repair. Adal. I'm just gonna call you blacksmith. I'm not gonna blacksmith. Get 5. There we go. So there. Boom boom. That's all. That's all. Don't go crazy, fellas. Because like I said, it's not too big a deal. And then that'll be that. Bet you'll get spike. Boom. Simple as simple does, baby. Simple, simple, simple. Don't go crazy. It's nice and big and juicy, so you guys can't miss it. There you go. There you go. There you go. You have 2 toroids. Don't worry about it, man. Don't go crazy. You saw how many toroids I have. I have enough standing. I just have to wait for my dailies. I have more than enough standing. I'm just being like, because I don't want to wait for the daily standing is the issue. Don't go crazy getting me a bunch of free shit. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it, baby girl. Got 5 repair in any case. GG. Very cool. Look at this. Look at this crowdfunding. Not even a real... I'm just as bad as Mactix, man. I only grinded 98% of the Arcanes myself. I'm just as bad. Daily limit being a hard cap is something you don't really get why it's a feature. Call me Mactix the way I'm getting fucking boosted by my community right now. Look at me, guys. I speedran LR5 with infinite formas and boosters. And my teammates doing everything for me. Mr. No Mike Liz. Yeah, Liz, how's the replacement microphone going? Don't get it started in here. Alternative title. Oh no! Oh no! What replacement? You didn't go to the Walmart to get like a $5 skull candy earbuds? It's so Jover. Use your phone mic. Oh, fucking broke! Yo, chat, can we crowdfund my guy Liz? Vapor here. Should you cook and feed your family or hop on Monster Hunter Rise with your friend from middle school? Hunger builds character. You know, if you think about it, your family can survive one day without eating, but your time spent with your friend in Monster Hunter, you know, that's time you'll never get back. You know, I mean, geez, you know, priorities, man. Come on. Who wants to participate in real society anyways and do like real things when like the digital world is right there to like fry your dopamine receptors? my heavy ass breathing. What was your in-game name? Nev. Speaking of, I should probably get Big Josh in here. I think Big Josh is in my friends list. Maybe. You got 44,500 left? Then get 4 repair. I think this is you. Yeah, this is you. I know you. I remember. You're MCJT. I remember. Invite. Hello, Necro. Five rep coming up. Dude, let's go. You never added me. I never add anybody, man. My friends list is so full and bloated. Wait, what am I trading with Necros for? What does Necros have? Move that Excel sheet a little bit. Where? There? I don't know. What do you... No trades today? I see. Alright, what are we looking for here? You got 4 repair and 2 spike? Perfect. I never add anyone. My friends list is so full. Literally, my friends list is fucking overflowing. I have like 1,000 friends, and it's like, You are getting an orbital scene. Why am I getting plat? What? Why are you matching my plat? What is this? Why am I getting plat from you? Okay, I will take plat. He lied as casually as he breathed. Why am I getting plat for free? What is this? Okay. I don't know 1,000 people. Neither do I, man. We saw nothing. I just got nepotism so hard from a sugar daddy. I just got my plat doubled. It's crazy. What the fuck? I don't even know what to do about this information. I just got... Wait, I can give emotes? What the fuck? That's so cool. I didn't know I could trade emotes. What else can I trade? Let's go by amount owned. Here, have an Orpheus disc. Yeah, fuck it, have a bunch of Orpheus discs. Clan activities extending to the husband of the clan member. GG, let's go. Necros really said take pennies and buy something nice. Is that new? Is what new? How the fuck did you send nothing? I'm poor, can I get some funding? Just wait for the limited time twerk emote. Trading emotes. No, I don't think it's new. It's the Cephalon whatever. Alright, let's update our Arcane inventory. Not Cephalon, the faction ones, the syndicates. Brain. Equipment. Arcanes. Okay, let's now really quickly... What? Oh shit, what's happening? I'm getting more stuff. Chat. What is that? There's no universe. Surely not. Surely you're lying to me, Necros. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no universe. Surely not. I was gonna say, there's absolutely no way that's allowed. That would get my fucking account banned. We're in the presence of a billionaire right now. What the fuck? 50 million credit tax? I didn't even notice the credit tax. Hello, Workday. DE would have this guy sold. Did we get banned for fucking RMT? He just gave me plat for an orbital scene. 100k plat out of nowhere. This guy's just like, here, let me flex on you a little bit. Holy, dude. What in the universe? What in the actual dude? This guy's a plat duper. What is this? Bro, can I borrow your credit card? What the fuck? Person of wealth, for real, I'm kinda homeless. You'll trade rank 5 for rank 4? For... Oh, the universal fallout? Fucking sure, knock it off my list. Here. I'm down with that trade. That's a purely positive trade for me. I like all the beggars show up in chat now after they just saw the wealth. Bro pulled a money spread and all the hoes come clutching their pearls, bro. Talk about gold diggers. Y'all don't even know Necros like that. That's fucked up. Items. Universal. Yeah. There you go. That works for me, man. That is a purely positive trade experience right there. That is awesome. All right. Great. Now I don't have to grind universal fallout. I'm so happy about this information, actually. Holy shit. That makes me a happy girl. I'm a happy camper now. All right. Awesome. Fuck yeah. I need to update my spreadsheet now. So hold on. Let me go back to Arcanes. What am I doing? Arcanes. Communication. No. What am I doing? Equipment. Arcanes. The most you did in a trade was 10,000. That sounds about right. Okay. Magus repair 5. That's what we got. And then, so that leaves us with, oh, that's not 6 there. That's done. Big Josh has these. And then Josh, you also said you had 4 repair, right? As in give? That's insane. 4 repair and 2 spike. Cool. Okay, so I will just put a note. Magus repair. Big Josh has 4. Cool. So he's got my spike and my repair covered. I no longer have to grab the other one. This is awesome. Cadence and glitch are done, which means it's just might, valor, drive, and firewall, which are just like whatever easy peasy grinds. You know, I used to have these as well. I used to have might and valor, and I don't know what I did with them. I think I dissolved them for Vosper, or I sold them, or some such fucking thing. But whatever the case is, very good stuff. Cool. So, I mean, shit. 2 repair, and then 1, 2, 3. Fuck, that sped up so much of my grind. That sped up an insane amount of my grind. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Because I didn't mind grinding them. That's the thing. I'm like, ah, whatever. Like, I'll just grind these out eventually. Who cares? Jerryberry. Icarius Riven. Should you keep rolling? Try to get something other than minus recoil. Multi-shot damage. Negative infested. I mean, negative infested is free, apparently, according to Riven traders. The weapon doesn't really have crazy recoil. I would probably continue to roll because I think the Icarius is like a really solid crit weapon, right? It's crit and stat, it's hybrid, really good crit damage. Well, actually, just regular crit damage and low. That's a pretty nutty multi-shot stat, though, isn't it? For such a low Riven dispo, this has to be like higher up there on the Riven dispo chart, or on the grade for the MS. Hi, MCID. Let me hold a band. Can't start Exploiter Ore without Thermia. Please, Necros, I need this. My operator kinda homeless. Honestly, I guess the question is, are you looking to sell or are you looking to keep it? Because if you're looking to keep it, then roll it. If you're just looking to sell it, then I think you can sell it as is and get an okay price out of it. I think if you spend too much time trying to get the perfect Riven for like the perfect plat amount, you then run into the issue of now you have this perfect Riven. How the fuck do you find somebody who's willing to spend that amount of platinum on it? It takes so long. Like low key, there's kind of, in my eyes, there's a little bit of a meta to selling like a mediocre Riven, like a mid Riven. If you're looking to keep it, then just roll it and get something that's good. Something that's for your build specifically. Because I think you can do better. But, yeah, I kind of think that there's like a sleeper meta of like specifically picking... Why aren't you highlighted in here? Interesting. Like specifically picking like an above average Riven to sell for like a medium price, because people are more willing to buy like an okay Riven for like a lower price than they are to spend like 500 plat plus on like a good Riven. You know what I mean? Like you have a lot harder time convincing somebody to buy a Riven for 3,000 plat than you do for fucking 250 for like a mediocre whatever Riven. You know what I mean? KFC fries are so fucking ass. Yeah, they're KFC fries. Never ask a god roller the EV. Yeah, I feel like your ROI for Rivens is like, is it worth it technically because it's more efficient? Yes, it is more efficient use of like your plat, but I kind of don't think it's worth your time compared to like if you're mass selling like galvanized, for example. I know galvanized mod sellers who they make fucking bank just because they sell so many rank 10s from just constantly endo farming and Vitus farming. And so it's like for them, they don't really give a shit about like any of the god rolling because they can just sell this massive volume of items constantly. It's also kind of my logic with prime parts, you know? Like I feel like prime parts are like such a good middleman market because every prime part will pretty much always be in demand for the most part, so long as you're specifically targeting the stuff that's like somewhat relevant. And you don't need to be crazy competitive with prices to just turn a profit for like your time invested. Like you can work a decent amount of time in a mission and play the video game and like have fun and use a silly build and not go crazy and still get like a decent return on plat. You were looking for a Rabvi yesterday and all the rolls that were 1,000 plus were shit. Exactly, you know? And nobody wants to buy that. You have such a hard time convincing people to buy a shit roll for 1,000 plat, even if it's like relatively worth 1,000 plat. Just because it's like you have to convince them that it's worth that 1,000 plat, and it's just not going to happen. Whereas like if you've got like a decent, like a god roll, for example, and it's worth like fucking some absurd amount of plat, you've got even less of a market that you're appealing to. But if you've got like a shit to mediocre Riven that you're selling for a reasonable price, like 250 to 500, then like you're gonna have a much easier time getting rid of it and then able to just kind of go again. Checking if it's on the list of weapon Riven hunting, and I'll go buy as long as it's fair trade. That's so funny. God rolls are by far the most effortless. I mean, Kuva grinding is a fucking nightmare, man. RB farming is also soulless and constant. The only argument for RB farming is that if you're playing Wisp, then it's AFK. That's your argument. And even then, you still have to run around and pick up loot, so it's not that AFK. If you wanted to sell relics knowing it's a net loss, but farm relics way more than crack relics, should you just sell relics or start cracking them? IMO, alright? Personal take, personal opinion there. This is my personal take. I never really sell relics because more often than not, the relics are not going to be worth as much as just the items in there. Like, you do have the chance to get something that is worth less than the relic, yes, but usually the appeal of selling relics is like you're selling a bulk amount of relics, so it kind of normalizes like an average expected value. But realistically, when you're rad sharing, you're going to get a lot more plat out of each relic that you crack, even if it's like a shit part every now and again, right? Just because the way it's good, because the reason people are buying relics is because they're going to go crack the relics and then make a profit off of you, right? The reason people buy relics at all is because you paid some amount, or, you know, they're paying some amount of plat for these relics to crack with the hope that they turn a profit. And they are going to turn a profit given they buy enough relics for cheap enough and the parts that they're cracking are worth that amount of plat, right? For example, like if you buy a shit ton of Grendel relics and every Grendel relic you buy is like 5 plat, which is a really high price for a relic. 5 plat for a Grendel relic, all you need is one Grendel part that's worth fucking 30 plat to cover your costs for a large chunk of your relics, right? Getting 2 or 3 of those when you're rad sharing is not only very likely, but you're going to run into a situation where you're profiting very hard. So realistically, I would say it's always worth it to crack. But again, it comes into that thing of like, if you can grind a relic every 20 seconds versus cracking a relic every minute, I still think that it maths out to be in favor of relics. But if you'd rather just not deal with the headache of it and not deal with the hassle and not have to rad share and not have to deal with whatever, then yeah. You buy relics for off cycle as well? Just raw axes? Yes. Yes, that also is a thing. The cool thing about prime parts is they're always rotating in value as well. Like Grendel right now, I think Grendel is like 70 or 80 plat for a set right now. Was my example. And it's just because he's been vaulted for a little while. And he's always kind of high demand. Grendel's a high demand frame. But he doesn't really have that many high volume sources. Isn't it better to not rad share? He's in the parkour loop. I am. I'm in the parkour loop. I'm in the parkour flow state, Loker, genuinely. Floker parkour genuinely state. Question mark? I don't know. Last year it was like 6 to 12, now it's like 6 to 8. Don't think it's profitable at all anymore, but you also only farmed solo. Yeah, farming solo is a massive nerf to your relic efficiency. If you're farming relics properly with a squad of people and you're doing a rad share and you're cracking like 1:30 to 2 minutes for just like a mediocre run, that's like a shit average run, but like averaging out, right? Like some missions are 3, some missions are 1, whatever. If you're getting like 230 cracks in a rad share, you're gonna net profit off of your relics that you bought, just always. And then yeah, relic flipping is the thing. Arcane flipping in my eyes is kind of dead because of Vosper. Like nowadays you can't even really arcane flip because every arcane relative to its Vosper cost is not even fucking close. Like you don't really have a competition anymore. Because every arcane now has basically been reduced to how many deadheads is it worth, you know, given the RNG to like get the amount. And because like all of the acolyte arcanes like deadhead, dexterity, etc. are so grindable and so overinflated in supply and surplus that like it just basically has like butchered the arcane economy for anything that isn't locked out for the time being, you know what I mean? Anything that's not immediately available to grind for Vosper, which is like, what, a couple of months before it's added to the Vosper pool, and then it's grindable. If we're lucky. I mean, fuck, the Roth arcanes from the Descendia were all immediately added to a Vosper-like system, and they were grindable right away. The events have been gruesome. Aegis is worth more than Energize right now. Yeah, that's the other thing. Every time they re-add the Eido arcanes into the fucking pool, I mean, it just destroys them. And Aegis has had some stiff competition for a while now as well. Or not Aegis, sorry, Energize, as far as energy economy. more and more people are kind of getting on the equilibrium train. They're better understanding how to utilize their energy economy, and they're getting on the fucking like brain cell train of building. So the average player has more energy. There's also a lot more, you know, nokko subsumes and companions have been giga buffed. So that's kind of also devalued energize. And that devaluing of energize is just like also kicking it in the nuts. And then to be further just competing with like, oh yeah, everybody has an energize now because of the events. Even if they're a pain in the ass to grind, you can still get one of every arcane really easily. At one point, a hotshot was brutally expensive, 5k plat minimum for maxed out. Yeah, and now look at it. It's like in the floor. I don't even think it's 600. I think it's like 300 right now for rank 5. I think part of that was also offset by the demand for Fallout, though. When the demand for Fallout jumped up, it kind of normalized the demand for hotshot in a weird way. It's still expensive due to Uriel. That's interesting. Is Protea chassis hard for everyone else to drop? I've had a couple of people talk about how their specific give me Iatan and NASA sculpture which doesn't leak in trade chat. How many of these do I have? Iatan and NASA. I only have 7 of these. Here, have them. Give me more ribbons. I don't feel like we're gonna get ribbons. Razor shot. Nice. I almost forgot to accept the trade. I was looking at chat. Chinese clans trying to manipulate market. Can I unzoom out of the screen? Is the screen zoomed in? It's not zoomed in. What are you talking about? What? It's not zoomed in. What are you talking about? What do you mean unzoom out? Pretty sure it was only that expensive because it was only farmable in ETA. Yes, that is exactly why. There was no supply. There was no supply, and there was a pretty large demand for it because 300% crit chance, because the YouTubers were like, look, 300% crit chance. Chinese community is so much cooler as a community. They probably have a brain. No. The Chinese community is the same as the NA community. The difference is the strategies that they copy are better refined. It literally, the Chinese players all just follow the same trend. They don't actually understand what they're doing. They're just copying trends. They're just doing what everybody else is doing. However, because the strategies that they're copying are so much more optimized and so much more refined, because of the very few cracked Chinese players that are out there that understand this game to a super deep level, then it makes it seem like, oh, Chinese players are like fucking 10 years ahead of NA. It's like, technically, gameplay-wise, they're the same, but it's just that the strategies that they're using are so much better. They're just so much more refined. Tell that to the Wukong nerf. Where do you go to check what China is doing? Do you have to flirt with dystopia? Wukong Slam was a 2020 strat, lol. Exactly. They've been using it forever. They've been using Wukong Slam for fucking ever, and it finally gets to NA in 2025. And then it gets nerfed. And it's like, the people who started Wukong slamming, like, it's not like it was a crazy fucking revelation to make either. God, my frame rate dropped when I went in here. I'm like looking at this now, like, my frame rate dropped. Let's go back in this room. Everything is smooth in here. They review bombed the shit out of the game after that. Accept my love of Okina Prime. I like that. I like accept my love. That's really fire. I name my weapons like that as well. EU isn't any better. People there are stuck in the prehistoric era. I go to EU to trade because their prices are so stupid. EU players are genuinely kind of dumb. Wukong's still the most used. Fun fact about that, Wukong has only become the most used because the other most used frames have dropped off in hours played. Because the casual players now have more toys that make them feel immortal, so they're not playing Revenant over and over, and because they have more just bots that cannot die, like just it's impossible for you to die unless you're actually trying and you're stupid. Because they have more of those toys, Revenant fell off a cliff, which means that Wukong became the de facto most used. But Wukong's usage didn't actually change. Wukong didn't become more used. He just seems like he's more used because there's nothing to keep him in check nowadays. Isn't that kind of funny? Oh my god, chat. We're almost there. One more day, and then all of New Loco will have been purchased. And then from there, it's all of Parent Sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost a bunch of players. We lost a giant chunk of the player base during Plague Star in September. We lost a huge chunk of the player base during Plague Star. Like a shocking amount of players. I was genuinely surprised at how many people stopped playing during Plague Star. I was like, wow. Okay, we're gonna go to the Bird Lover build. I don't think I need a max range. Max range is kind of whatever. I just need enough range to sleep all the homeboys. Which this has an 8-meter radius. This is just more worth it to use. I don't need strength. God, this whole build is weird. Right, I changed this build entirely. Yeah, okay, let's make a new one then. Let's, what do I even have on this Ivara? I have so many Ivara builds. Let's change this one. Let's change this one. So we're gonna start with our energy capacity. We're then gonna just do duration and efficiency. We don't need to go crazy. We just need, how much is that? Is that enough? Probably go with a little bit more, maybe. That's probably more than good enough, right? Yeah, that's more than good enough. Let's give ourselves this much range for the first ability here. Plenty. 10-meter radius is more than enough. Even Brozyme would be proud. Thanks, man. I worked really hard on imitating my goat Brozyme. You guys know he's my favorite content creator of all time. I sure do love Brozyme. There's nobody that makes me more engaged, happy, entertained, educated, and something else than Brozyme. AGGP better. I guess sprint boost, fuck it. Fun fact about sprint boost, some people don't know this. Sprint speed just means your general movement speed. It actually has nothing to do with your sprinting speed, funny enough. I can grab this and some strength like it matters, but it really doesn't. Might as well just grab more duration, to be honest with you. Fuck it. Why not, right? Fuck it. Who cares? I don't think any more duration will make a difference on this ability. Oh, it does. It goes to 0.25. So I should grab, I guess I should grab efficiency then. So what I can do is I can change this out for this one. That goes to 0.26. It'll also reduce my casting. Like, who cares, right? It doesn't even matter. Let's just grab preparation and call it a day. Yeah, like, genuinely, who gives a shit? Whatever. Efficiency. Is there anything for efficiency? Shields for more duration. Don't care. Whatever. So much duration, but like, who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter at all. Remember when Warframe used to have Volt Prime? What? Huh? What? Bro said a statement so, huh? Do you guys remember when Corvex used to be in Warframe? Cry laugh emoji. What are you, Necros, what are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean, man? He's 40 plat now. Yeah, maybe he means, yeah. Release Umbral Volts. Okay. People asking for other frames as Umbra has always pissed me off because Umbra's a fucking person. Umbra was the name of the dude who got fucking cucked by Ballas and ate his son. Umbra was never the name of a fucking... of like a frame type or an archetype. It was the name of a fucking guy. And people have always misattributed it as like Umbra was just a type of frame. No, Umbra was a fucking dude. That shit drove me nuts for so long. People are always like, can you release an Umbral Loki? And it's like, no! People asking for worse variations of the Prime. Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. I don't have the energy for that. Alright, I'm gonna grab... I don't know. What's a good subsume for this? The occasional bright bonnet for just energy refund. Be kind of funny. The speed buff, maybe? I don't need a speed buff. Infested mobility. See, now we're cooking, right? See, silence could unironically be solid. Because, fuck, what config am I on? Config F. Silence could be good because then it'll, I don't know, turn off, Can you recommend Warframe can do 9999 level cap? Every frame in the game can do level cap, man. It's about what you're most comfortable with and how well you understand the game. I've level capped with almost every frame in the game. There's only a few exceptions, but I'll be honest with you. This is gonna sound very elitist. Nowadays, I did a level cap with Ember. It was awful. Nowadays, I wouldn't count a modern level cap as level cap. Enemies are so squishy, and enemy HP values don't matter at all. Like, they don't exist. We have access to infinite damage through various methods. And survivability doesn't matter because we have access to invulnerability on every frame. You watched a guy do level cap with an unmodded base X-Scal. I mean, yeah, we're at a point now where operators can level cap on their own. Yeah, operators can level cap on their own very easily. Not including the buffs you can get from, like, frames. Like unironically, like, Jade and a Fad operator with a Volt Spectre was level capable before we got access to the new operator Arcanes, which made them even more overpowered. You know it's bad when your Protea can AFK level cap turrets and invis? Yeah. Pre-Jade Shadows doesn't count either, since exponential scaling was before that too. Yes, Omega, I had been saying that level cap didn't feel the same since Incarnans. Because even though the enemy health values were still relatively low compared to the oldest version of the game, damage scaling wasn't so out of control that it was like, oh, yes, it's not the same as old update, but just because more things are able to kill at level cap doesn't mean it was any easier. Like the difference, Omega, was that the difficulty of getting to level cap didn't really change too much. It's just now you had more tools at your disposal, whereas nowadays I would say it's not difficult at all to get to level cap. And I feel like that started around the Incarnan era, right? Not the introduction of the Zeraman Incarnans, but I would say the Slam Melees made level cap brainless even pre-Jade Shadows. Yeah, that's kind of what I was on about. Now it's just about wanting to spend time on it. Pretty much, dude. Pretty much. I mean, anybody who tells you like they know what they're talking about because they can do a level cap in the current era is just not correct. Because level capping in the current era is so fucking nothing. It's so nothing. Like, if you were a person who did level cap before statuses got reworked for like the third time or second time, back when it was like 4 corrosive procs to armor strip and gas multiplied a triple dipped bane and stealth damage, and you were around for that era, like that, it tells me like, okay, you knew what the fuck you were doing at a time when nobody knew what they were doing, because the game was new, right? The game was new, nobody knew what they were doing. So if you knew what you were doing then, that tells me that you're a knowledgeable player who's at least up to date with like the meta strats. Even if you weren't super knowledgeable generally, you at least knew the meta strats, you at least knew what you were doing. Nowadays, if you were to tell me that you did a level cap with like a very few modded challenge, like no formas, no fucking arcanes, like whatever, I would look at you and I would say, okay, and? You know? Realistically, your ability to level cap is entirely a knowledge gap and not like an actual resource gap. I would say that 2/3 of the player base right now have the means to go to level cap and they just don't have the ability to utilize it. They have the tools at their disposal, they have the weapons, they have the arcanes, they have the stuff. Bird hunter. Bird hunt. But they just don't know how to use the fucking buttons that they have. Which is very different from probably what you would expect to hear. Level cap with no microphone. I mean, part of the reason I haven't done a level cap in so long is every time I try to do a level cap, it's like my companions kill the enemies before I even get to like fully utilize my weapons on them nowadays. You know what I mean? You did a Wisp level cap with no abilities, no operator. I mean, yeah. You've never done a level cap? Now's the time. I mean, right now you might as fucking well. There's nothing that would stop you. Definitely not the fucking enemies. You know what I mean? Oh, the Ivara bow skin looks so much better than the default. If only the arrow didn't randomly go through the fucking... Whatever. There's a cascade booted up. I don't know. I don't want to. I genuinely don't want to do any more level caps. I like, you guys need to understand, I am now at a point where I don't want to play level cap. DE has now made it that it is so unfun to play level caps. It is genuinely not entertaining for me. I'm so not having fun when I do modern level caps. I don't even know what I would do to... Well, I do know what I would do to make level cap feel better, but I don't know if DE would ever agree with that kind of sentiment. Even for me, it's 40 minutes of hurry up and wait. The last 20 minutes, you're sort of engaged. Go Limbo modless level cap. That's your future challenge. I did a Volt modless level cap, but, well, modless, but I had a stance mod, so I did cheat. Like, one singular stance mod, but... I mean, it's just not like, after doing it the first time, I feel like the appeal wears off. Fake sell, so true, so true. What's stupid is I should have just done it with the different weapon so that I could do a pure 100% modless, but I wanted to utilize the Nikana Arcane. And so I was like, I want to do it. I want to do it. You don't do cap often because Disruption is one of the only 3 game modes that you like, and it's fucking terrible solo because the enemy spawns are abysmal. Yeah. Nikana Arcane. There's a, these Zonikanas. My dot stick here. It was one of these, probably Exodia Hunt. It has to be, right? Yeah, Exodia Hunt. I wanted to utilize this to pull enemies in. Because pulling enemies in was really, really valuable for the thing to do what I wanted it to do. In conjunction with Afflictions. And just having these two, just Hunt and Afflictions together, was super, super imperative for the run. That was the setup. That was the build. But, yeah, nowadays, if you would like, I don't know if the guy is still here. I probably talked his ear off. If you would like a level cap viable build that I just ran, here... This is a... Oh, shit. Let me swap back to this really quickly. I will quickly throw a very easy level cap viable build. I'm assuming you're probably thinking Cascade. So if you're thinking Cascade, then you are... And again, you're probably like a lower level player, so I would say any kind of glaive would work. I'm going to throw the Path Assist on, but if you have the Zorus, it'll also do fine. I have a chroma setup here, which utilizes gloom. Now, this is an expensive chroma because it does have an umbral mod requirement. You do need an umbral mod in order to run this sort of setup. But this generally will be fine. Instead of rolling guard, you can try rapid resilience if you don't have it. But this is more than good enough. Your shards can be health shards. I have energy max because I was doing a synergy with like a primary weapon setup. But realistically, health shards for comfort. Health shards are nice. And then, I mean, just something like this. Persistence, gloom, you'll never die. Your Vex armor is a nice big number. And that big number is very good for your glaives because it's going to double dip on your glaives. Your glaive build doesn't really matter. Something like this will be fine. Pretty much all glaives build similar. Oh, here, this is the chroma one, excuse me. This is what I was running on chroma. I've got a strain build. The reason I have a strain build is because I combo this with this guy. And this just kind of gives you a little bit more max HP. It gives you a little bit of crowd control value. I think there's a strain mod that goes on here. I had it on this build, and I don't think I found a way to slot it into this one. What is this one? Right, this one has, this one had range, but it wasn't really working very good. I kind of want to slot in... I want to slot in strain on this build. I don't know where. This would be the mod to do it, but I really like this mod. Because it just lets you have this up forever, so you don't have to think about it. You don't have to recast it. Honestly, though, since you have infinite energy, there's not really a reason to have the augment, other than just quality of life. It's just quality of life, so you could trade this out for strain, probably, and be fine. I think strain is a fine trade there. That would require me to reforma, which I don't... Actually, no, I wouldn't have to reforma, because strain is a very cheap mod. And you get that HP, and it's good stuff. Strain. There you go. But this augment is very nice quality of life. Dante's release made it more obvious. Yeah, Dante's release was also like another big power spike. I still think that, like, as far as I am concerned and as far as I think of it, the introduction of Gen 2 incarnates is what killed high-level content, but I think it was gradually declining from that point up to Gen 2 incarnates. I think high-level content was gradually declining, and then Gen 2 incarnates just, like, blew the doors wide off of it. I think they just absolutely fucking shit stomped it. They just genuinely violated it. Also, this can be different. I learned recently this doesn't work the way I thought it did, very sadly. I was misinformed on this for the longest time, which is a tragic day. Yeah, Dante is also free level cap. If you're really struggling with getting to level cap, like you're really struggling, and you just can't figure it out, a Dante Spectre or a Volt Spectre or a Mag Spectre, typically a Dante Spectre. Dante Spectres will absolutely be your best friend. You can't die. As far as your elemental ward to pick, I think the heat one is fine just because of the extra HP. You usually start with cold because you don't have the armor right away for persistence, but once you get the armor, then you can just do the heat one. And then just chill on that forever and just have plenty of HP and you'll be fine. Because this gives you a ooga booga amount of health, I believe. And there you go. I mean, that's a very level cap viable build. You don't need to prime. If you do prime, run any primer weapon like the Compressa. Run a good primer, not a piece of shit. Shit, you don't even need to worry about acolytes with this setup. You'll be fine. If you really wanted to, you could have something like a Buzzlock with overcharge build. That's how I have this one set up. But I mean, who cares? Everything dies. Buzzlock is such a goated fucking weapon. If you don't use Buzzlock, then dude. Okay, does anybody else want a Buzzlock augment so bad? I want to replace bladed rounds. I want to replace bladed rounds on this weapon so badly. So fucking badly do I want to replace this mod with an augment. Please, Digital Extremes, give me a Buzzlock augment. Fix the Buzzlock, too. The fact that I have to have negative projectile speed really hurts this weapon. Please, please, DE. It is 2026. Can we fix the fact that this doesn't home if you have too much projectile speed? Probably from here, Big Josh. They're here semi-regularly. Or at least they show up here. Just a few days ago, you got into a heated debate with EU over whether or not the Buzzlock is a shit weapon. Dude. How does the Gale Kick mod work? That's the one that makes your bullet jumps deal impact damage, right? Gale Kick. Yeah, converts to impact damage. From what I understand, this does just convert your bullet jump damage. Like, your current bullet jump damage is blast damage. Please, DE, I need this. My Buzzlock is kind of flotless. Flotless? Flightless. Calervo Buzzlock is strong. Calervo Buzzlock is strong. Chroma Buzzlock is strong. Fucking Buzzlock is strong. I did a Haro one. I have a Mesa one. What would the Buzzlock augment be? It'd be like the Basma or Hema. Dude, I don't even fucking care. I don't even care. It would anything. You know what I would want? I would want to make it so that the tracer round automatically seeks to the next enemy after it kills one. And then like plus like 90 crit damage or something. So plus 90 crit damage, the tracer round will automatically seek out the nearest target after you kill the enemy that is being targeted. And then like the tracker lifetime is extended by like, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds? Maybe? I don't know. Just for the sake of it. Would be nice. Kuva Buzzlock? I'd take a Kuva Buzzlock too. Although, actually, maybe not. The stats on the Buzzlock are so insane. This thing hits like a fucking truck. Buzzlock is such a good weapon. This thing is a fucking menace to society. You would like that augment too? It'd be a lot of fun. Especially if it, like, continuously seeked the heads of enemies. Like, you shoot it once, it seeks heads. And then from that point forward, it just continues to seek heads. Or, like, it seeks whatever body part you attach to the enemy. That would be really fucking nice, hey? So, like, if you hit the torso, it tracks torsos. If you hit the head, it tracks heads. And you'd just be able to just, like, dump the Buzzlock into a bunch of fucking enemies, and it would just go... That'd be cool. I would like that a lot. That would be a fucking awesome Buzzlock augment. Please, Digital Extremes. Hear my fucking call. Buzzlock is multi-gun CO. It is multi-gun CO. Which is why a Kuva one would kind of break the fuck out of this weapon. This weapon would go insane. There you go. That's a level cap viable setup. MR29, let's go. Real. There is not a Prisma nor a Wraith Buzzlock. No, there is a Wraith Volcar. There's a Volcar Wraith. Yeah, Volcar. But not the Buzzlock. This weapon is, it is a weapon of all time. Impact puncture only, with most of its damage as impact. It definitely exists. We can put it that way. Kind of crazy because even the base version has slash. Uriel? As far as power creep is concerned, I don't know what you guys mean. Uriel's a broken frame. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding what you guys are saying in chat. Who knows? Dev stream today? I don't know. Is there? I don't know. Oxus. Is there anything you can put on this guy that makes him good at anything? Oh, the thing for loot, right? Spare parts got a buff, yeah. Does spare parts scale with the cooldown reduction? Uriel's not stronger than Dante. Nuke-wise, I would say he is. Uriel's 4 is such a disgusting ability. Might as well just form of this, right? I don't see a reason why not. Doesn't make a difference to me. Do I stream on YouTube? No, actually, I don't. This is a Twitch stream on a separate Twitch channel that that I haven't told anybody about. It's actually top secret. And then I port it over to YouTube, and I only read YouTube chat and not Twitch chat specifically to fuck with you guys. His nuke is dictated by the meter, though. The thing about Uriel, Omega, is that just by existing, Uriel provides infinite energy, health, damage chaining, crowd control, and like so much. Just by existing, he doesn't even have to cast abilities. Convoluted plan, convoluted plan. See, this person's a thinker. That motherfucker's got a big brainium in his cranium. Day ends in 4 minutes. Ruins your weapons with his heat thing. Like, literally just for existing with Uriel, you get free energy, an extra hit, and chaining damage. Just for existing. When you press his buttons, you get ability damage, vulnerability, crowd control, and area nuking. Uriel, he's just standing there menacingly. I literally... I do see what you're saying with, like... I don't even, like, hard disagree that, like, Dante's fucking ridiculous. Dante is ridiculous, but he requires more minimum activity. You have to literally press the buttons every minute and a half. And you don't need to do that for Uriel. Uriel, just by being in the mission, is granting his entire team an insane amount of value. Doing literally nothing. His buttons are not required for him to fucking just destroy everything. Immortality for the whole team. Again, under the precedent that they're pressing buttons. They literally have to be pressing buttons and getting kills. Uriel just exists, and he does everything. The difference is that Uriel was made to be... Like, both of these frames are both mobile frames. They're both made to be played on mobile. You know what I mean? Both of these frames are, like, mobile friendly. You can sit there and drool on your iPad, and they will play themselves. This is very bright for nighttime approaching, by the way. This is quite the nighttime cycle. Dante's to play in teams. Uriel doesn't need a team. Well, here's the thing. Dante's most use, like his biggest use, can also be replaced with a Spectre. You know what I mean? Like, Dante's big benefit and his big buff, his big boon, is that if you throw a Spectre down, it'll also give you the same benefit. Because you'll just have Overguard regen, which makes your whole team immortal. You cannot say the same thing about Uriel. Well, I guess you can, actually, just by existing. But you do at least need to have the strength mods in order for him to have, like, a good fire rate heat buff. Honestly, both of them, if you throw a Spectre down, the game plays itself. So, actually, you know what? Either way, I feel like at this point we're arguing, like, semantics over, like, what you value in a frame. Because realistically, both of them, you throw a Spectre down and that's it. But I would make the argument that Dante as a Spectre is much more valuable than Uriel as a Spectre. At least if you ask me. AFK and use one of the Deimos cats? I mean, literally, dude. But at this point, I'm, like, thinking about it, and I'm like, the argument is kind of moot. Both of them are mobile frames. Both of them are disgustingly overpowered and need, like, insane nerfs. And the community doesn't even fucking acknowledge that. They think that these frames are balanced in some way. You know, people think that, like, these frames are, like, so fun that they don't deserve to be nerfed because they're fun. Isn't that, like, silly? Sight mogs both of them? Yeah, but sight requires so much activity that it doesn't matter. As far as Warframe meta is concerned, like, the most effective tactic available, Temple's underwhelming, at least to you. Honestly, I just don't use Temple. I know that Temple is good. I know that they're not bad. I'm just not like... I'm not like, oh, Temple. It's like, Temple. It's not even that Temple's bad either. You had so much fun using Sight and Steel Path Circuit. Can we agree Uriel has a better Araxia one on his passive for free? Yes. Want to buy? There we go. Oh, that Cantic is so much better, hey? Because it's just going to be a guaranteed one-shot. Oh, that's so much nicer. Oh, my lures are blue. Oh, my Warframe goes blue when I press Operator. Yeah, that's so much more consistent. Oh, even though it's not one-shot, I still get so much value out of it, you know? Just because it's like, it's guaranteed to break. Oh, that's so nice. Let's recharge my guy's shields. Give me. Ah, there it is. Okay, get these lures here. Come on, lures. Teleport. Why aren't you teleporting? There we go. Sevagoth mods everyone. So real. Oh, long spawn. Long spawn makes me hate my life. Look at how nice that is. Look at how nice that is with the Cantic always one-tapping. That is such a huge, huge benefit. Oh, that's so nice. You're kidding me. You hold position for next time. That's so nice. It's so much more consistent. Okay, Cantic is absolutely the way to go. A little bit risky to get this extra one early, but I have other bombs nearby, which is why I went for it. Okay, come over here, come over here, come over here. There's that one. There's another one there. Here we go. Worth it. Okay, good stuff. Kill that. Come on, come on. Surely, surely, surely. Oh, you. Oh, thankfully, there's two up here. That's nice. Come on. Where's teleport? Where's teleport? Come on. There we go. I love these rocks. I love that they teleport to rocks. It doesn't make sense why they teleport to rocks. They do. I wish I knew what made them teleport to rocks in particular. It would be really nice. Okay. I think I'm... I don't have enough lures to capitalize on that. That's not good. I trolled. Well... Okay. I always struggle with which way these guys are facing. This way. Nice shield. Shit. Okay, that works. No volt shield required. That's so fun. Fire. No volt shield required. Cantic is the way to go now. Holy Cantic, bro. Scene. I'm gonna double up on one side, actually. That. The reason for that is I want my lures to stand here. Look at this fucking lure placement. Oh my god. Okay. Rock. Teleport to rock. You can do it. Teleport to this rock, I don't care. Just sentient energy contained. There we go. Oh, I didn't volt speed. That's a bit awkward. Ooh, slow flying. Five, 4, 7? Probably, unironically, the play, probably the way to go. Where bombs? Where? Where Ido? Where Ido? There. Oh my god, he's so far. Cantic is so the way to go. Holy. Ridiculous. Grab 3. Surely I get the teleport. Surely they teleport in time. Oh, baby. Just in time, it seems like it. Please be close. Thank you. I like the other spawns. Teleport? Nice. Okay. Good. I have now reserved myself for the Cantic. It's so good. Cantic is just so consistent on this guy. I don't need to worry about like, oh, I didn't get the one shot from the Raplat because of the multi-shot. It's so much more consistent. Look at that. Just every time. What? Holy. Oh shit, please. Okay, got it. Okay, good looks. I did not do that. Okay, getting a third is kind of risky, but I'm willing to take it because I'm feeling very good about what we've got going on. I just need my lures to teleport. Okay, there we go. Sentient energy contained. Say it. Say it. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if I got the extra charge. I did not, so I shouldn't grab it there. That's okay. I've got lures or bombs there and there. Which are consistent lure teleport spots. Yep, there we go. Okay, and it's long spawn anyways. So I had a little bit of extra time. Good looks, actually. Could have been a lot worse. Symmetrical husband? Oh? What did I do? Am I symmetrical? Why am I symmetrical? Is that... Symmetrical is a good thing, right? People don't like when they have, like, lopsided faces. I was gonna ask if I did something wrong. What? Holy... He lived. I think I missed one of my pulses, which missed out on damage really bad. Shit. That's awkward. Well, hey man. That was really weird. Wrong ability press. I got distracted by chat. Where am I going? What? How did I have energy? Come on. Okay. He's up, fuck it, and then get my lures to stand here. Guy there. Nice. This song is not hitting. Oh, I got a legendary arcane. Yippee! Where? What? Where is he? What? What? Where was the... Huh? Okay, cool. Oh, they must not have spawned because of these fucking guys. You got like the turbo patrol. That's pretty nice. Oh my good god. What in the actual fucking lure? Why are there so many Vombalists here? What? Is this like a thing in this area? I've seen those like bomb squads before. Is that like a consistent thing? I should have grabbed more fucking lures. I could have been set for the night. What the fuck? What was that? Bro hit the lure. I really did. What the fuck? I always struggle. You're this way. It's really awkward. Again. Please teleport to me. I was so flabbergasted by those fucking lures I didn't even grab, or the bombs, I didn't grab lures. I missed. Crazy. Insane behavior. What in the fucking Eidolon bombs? Can I get that more often, please? Okay, didn't have my crit, that's too bad. This guy like slowly rotates when he's in this angle. Very obnoxious. I'm gonna do a double right stagger. I need you to teleport to me now. Come on, lures. There you go. Other way. Shit. Rock. Where's teleport? Please. Thank you. You're just farming lures like crazy for some reason. I am not opposed to it all. It is like a tad bit silly. Like, where is this luck any other night? We have Vombalist spawns like a motherfucker right now. Awkward ass angle, right? Lure, literally. I'm gonna double up on this side to make him rotate. You see how he spins a little bit? Shit. My alarm is going off to tell me to wake up for work tomorrow. Fuck. Or today. Oh. Ah. 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 Taking some damage. Okay. Please teleport. About to ask how much time I got left. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this night cycle and then I'm gonna fucking bounce. Want to buy bomb spawns? There they are. Super far away bombless spawns are awesome. Oh, this is the tricky spot where there's no teleport. Oh, there's extra bombs. Shit. It's a bit awkward. Okay, you guys, freeze in place. Don't go anywhere. Spawn on me now. They despawn. Sons of bitches. Like right here is where they like to go. Okay. You fucking. How? What? I missed, I guess, a bunch. I just trolled immeasurably. Those are cats. Look at these fucking bombs. Holy. Shit. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Holy shit. Okay, lures, teleport. This is like your sweet spot, right? This is where you like to stand? Right here? Yes, it is. Oh my god. Good enough. Oh, look at that. Are you holding position? You are not. Crazy. Oh shit. That's Come on, lures, you can do it. Okay. Oh. I guess I don't need you to hold position, actually. Got it? Okay. Very cool. I wonder if you can do this with the Clamora Prism. It'd probably be slow as fuck. But like, surely at the stage of the game, it doesn't matter, right? Cool. Just efficiency things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not can, like can very goodly, you know? Oh, I hate this spawn so much. What the fuck? Friction moment. You're kidding me. The lure moved right in front. That's insane blockage. Hi. Why are you over there? Why are you getting further from the guy? I'm gonna be so pissed. He's gonna teleport because of this. What is the lure doing? What is it doing? Why? 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 Where are you going? What? This game actually... Ooh. By the way, it's on hold position, just so we're all on the same page. Where... It unironically just developed a fucking mind of its own. What is this? What is this? I'm so confused. What? Can anybody explain what has happened there? Hi, Julius. Can anybody explain what happened? I'm actually so lost. I'm actually beyond flabbergasted. What just happened? It gained sentience. Dead ass. I'm actually stunned. What could have possibly caused that? Why are you inside of each other? Please stop being inside of each other. It makes my life so much harder than it needs to be. Oh, the one stayed still. That's nice. That was close. It's a worthwhile investment to do that, though. I love staggers. Oh, shit. Thank you for being patient, man. I appreciate you doing that attack and not a stomp attack. I would have been floored. Get it! Hey, a cetus wisp. Nice. Do I have one extra yellow lure? Oh, I do. Shit. Hold on, one of you needs to go away. I grabbed one too many. One of you can stay. I love when this swaps fire modes for no reason. Yeah, that's good. Got a bit too ambitious with my lure gathering there. Cool. Teleport. Thank you. Okay, you're coming with me. Goodbye. Shit. It took so long for that lure to teleport. You're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't drain my energy. Oh my god. That's actually insane that it took that long for that guy to teleport. Jesus Christ. Okay. Is there an honoria for Eidolon Hunter? Probably. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense if there wasn't, to be honest with you. This guy's at like a sideways angle now because I fucked this so badly. It's really awkward looking. Like that. What is that? 50 fucking meters away? Why? Smasher past the 3 Terrorless brothers. You know, we used to beat people up for saying shit like that. God, that's so bad because of that first Eidolon. Where are my bombs? Where are my bombs? Oh, they're way out there. I don't even need a fucking Volt Shield for this phase. I don't know why I was like, I need a Volt Shield. It's just like muscle memory, might as well. Why is this guy... What? What? Oh, he's stuck. You're kidding me. Awesome. And he's stuck. Man, I love lures. Lures are awesome, and they don't have any problems whatsoever. They're actually so well designed. Lures were not designed by idiots. They were designed by great, intelligent thinkers. Because why would I ever want something that I need to drag around to move around at a reasonable speed and not follow a broken pathfinding algorithm that barely works? Why would I ever want my Eidolon lures to instead be attached to the relative position of my Warframe? That makes no sense. I want my lures to have minds of their own and to just fuck off randomly and never function. Okay. Sure. Oh, I did not dash it. That's awkward. Okay, still got it. Lucky crit. I like math too much to not be bullyable. I almost sent this guy. You can shove Nev in a locker. Good luck with that. Sentient energy contained. No, strike now. Shit. I thought he said sentient energy. That's not good. Okay, these lures need to be inside this dude's butthole. Oh my god, please. Oh. Jesus. Okay. All right. Is that a 4+2? Was that a 4+2? Right? Because I fucked up the one of them, or a 3+2? I don't even know anymore. Hang on. Count the shards. 10. So 8 is 4, and then yeah, okay, cool. I'll take a 4+2. I'll take it. You know, consider that's the wrong fucking focus tree. That was meant to go into Vazarin. Well, whatever. It's not like it matters. I need 5 million in every tree, so it's okay. But this one is closer. Okay. Well, it's time for me to get ready for work. I now have to go do my real world job. And go be a functioning member of society. You know what I'm realizing? If I didn't get cucked by that lure, I don't know if I would have finished the 5x3 actually, because I think I was too slow. Because the lure cost me, did it cost me 2 minutes or 3? If it cost me 3 minutes, then I could have done it. If it cost me 2, I don't think I could have. I don't know how much time it actually cost me. Actually, even if it cost me 3 minutes, I don't think I could have gotten it. I don't know, actually. I will take a 4+2, though, to be honest with you. 900 million focus in a single night is, like, not awful. Like, I will take 900 million focus in a night. That's fine. Cost you enough time to cause a sentient tree genocide? I suppose so. Bye-bye, lovelies. Yeah, bye-bye, everybody. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go enjoy making money for a living, I suppose. Later.